Hello everyone, my name is Suhas Prathipati and I'm currently 15 years old and I'm in 10th grade. I go to J.P. Stevens High School in New Jersey, and the title of my research paper is Navigating Modern Decision Making, Unraveling the Effects of Variables and Biological Factors. So I wanted to further explore how decision making works in this process because I saw like a lot of children and adults, they may not be making the best decision and due to several factors. I wanted to find like what these influences are, and since we make decisions every day, they impact our lives and they drive it. My introduction. So I wanted to further explore how the decision making process works in our mind and how like we choose from one choice to another and see like if it's good or bad. So my paper basically views other people's experiments and sees how someone can make better decisions and like what influences the choices we make. And in the picture above, I just included a topic that was elaborated in my study. This is a neurotransmitter called serotonin, and its purpose is to decide your choices, and it gives pleasure based on like if something is good or not, and is overall it chooses like choices. My literature review. So if you, I saw over the web as I was doing my research, a bit of research has been done about this topic, and I basically used their experiments and credited them, but I elaborated on them and I used it in my topic of how someone, like people like us can make better decisions, and the factors like including culture, genetics, so your stress levels, your social influence, and to conform with majority, and much more. So these are a few pictures from my study, and this was elaborated in my research paper, and it's basically a model designed to show the audience of how this process works. And this shows like an experiment done between two groups of people and how the decisions can be effective when made fast or slow. Methodology and results. And so to develop my study, I used other people's literature and reviewed it and elaborated it by myself and credited them with their experiments. And what I found overall is that to make good decisions, you shouldn't be influenced by your surroundings, and you should make decisions by yourself, because then you won't get influenced by others and efficiently think by yourself. And you should think thoughtfully too, because you need to consider all the possibilities and what's right, what's wrong, and take your time, because in an experiment done, it shows that rather than making fast decisions, making them slow is much more accurate. Conclusion. So my question I set out to find is, how can beneficial decisions impact decision-making process? And I also wanted to show like how someone can make effective decisions for themselves, since I saw that this was a very common problem and it's very impactful in everyone's lives. So as once again, in the future, I feel like more technology and more studies will be done in this topic. But for as of now, and as I researched, I saw that this is the current technology we have, and our studies show that making your own decisions without getting influenced by the negative aspect of your surroundings is the most effective. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to present this. And let me share my research experience. I wanted to say thank you to Dr. Varki and Professor Virgo for letting me know about how to do this process and teach me how to go about this. They helped me a lot and guided me throughout this process, and I learned a lot. I wanted to inform the audience about this, and I also was curious about this topic myself. Yep, that's it. Thank you.
Awesome. Question for Suhas, Dr. Varki.
Good job, Suhas. It's a very interesting topic that you picked for yourself. And it's like, I know that it's like much more complicated than what it seems like with respect to decision making. Did you also look into if or like how different neurotransmitters might be connected with decision making in brain?
Yes, in my research paper, I talked about not only serotonin, but I also talked about dopamine because neurotransmitters are also key components of making decisions. And if you have like a insufficient amount of is a type of neurotransmitter, they might affect your choices as a whole. Like for example, for serotonin, you need to have a regular amount of it, so it gives you the thought to think about the possibilities to make an accurate decision.
Okay, yeah, good. That's right. And also like whenever some activity is done, if something is associated with the production of a certain neurotransmitter, whether it is bad or good, if it's associated with a particular neurotransmitter such as serotonin or dopamine, then it will be considered by brain as a right decision, although it could be wrong in that aspect as well. So it's good. You can even like dig deeper into this particular aspect. It's very interesting how a human brain makes decision and how also like age when during the formative year how neurons get connected and how those kinds of decisions they stay for a longer term, how they translate into adulthood. So good job, Suhas. You can continue to work on this and best wishes for your studies and wherever you are going to present this work.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, excellent job. A big round of applause for Suhas. He seems to be the youngest in the class. A great job, Suhas. Your presentation was very, very good. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Okay.